Welcome back to Molina Monday. Today, we're gonna go through the who, why, what, and how of my favorite self-employed loan, the bank statement loan. Now, who, in addition to the self-employed, are bank statement loans for? First and foremost, if you are a business owner and you think you write off too much, this loan's for you. If you're a 1099, if you're K1, or maybe you've been self-employed for just 1 year and a conventional loan requires that you have to be self-employed for 2 years, this loan might be for you. But why is it important? First and foremost, nobody wants to pay more in taxes than you have to. And with a traditional loan, you have to show 2 years of your tax returns. And on top of that, if you're self-employed, you have to qualify not based on what you actually make, but you have to qualify based on the net profit, which is after all the write-offs, not your gross revenue. A bank statement allows you to qualify more so based on your revenue. You don't even have to turn in your tax returns. So if you don't qualify based on your taxes, what do you qualify based on? Well, you qualify based on your deposits, not taxes. But you're probably thinking to yourself, how in the heck does that work? Well, I have a real life example. A good friend of mine gave me authorization to actually share this with you. The name will remain anonymous. Here we go. Let's say your name is Albert Einstein. So Albert, over the past 12 months, made $222,000. Now, on the tax returns, he only showed, after write-offs, that he made about $30,000. Now, is $30,000 enough to qualify for a home? Heck no. Back when your parents bought a home, back when your grandparents bought a home, it was, but not in 2024, 2025. So what did Albert do? Well, unlike most borrowers who simply would have gave up, Albert called me because he knew I had a solution. So I tell Albert, hey, go ahead and send me either 12 or 24 months bank statements, whichever is more comfortable for you. I'm gonna go ahead and do an income calculation with my team, and this is what it looks like. So here we have the deposits month by month. Here you see $263, $18,276, $2,000, $7,000, $4,000, $8,000, $17,000, $7,000, $28,000, $21,000, $2,500, and then $700. What I'm doing at first glance is I just want to make sure that this income is not trending downward. For a bank statement loan, your income has to either be even or trending upward. If you have a decline of more than 10%, it's not going to be good. You're going to want to wait a little longer, but let your lender tell you that first. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to back out the ineligible deposits. Let's say you had a transfer from your savings account. Well, that's obviously not a business deposit. That's just you paying what you already saved. So you gotta back out anything that's ineligible, and you simply keep the eligible deposits left over. And then what happens is once you have your eligible deposits, the standard bank statement calculation is 50% ratio of your total eligible deposits. However, with a CPA letter, you can show an expense ratio as little as 10%, meaning that out of the total deposits of $222,000, you get to show $200,000 in income instead of that $30,000 that you showed in your tax returns. Let's say you can't get that CPA letter or an expense ratio of 10%, because some industries, like the restaurant industry, they have a lot more overhead. Underwriters already know that. So there's only certain industries where you can go down to a 10% expense ratio. Let's say you want to be safe and you want to do it at a 50% expense ratio. You're still showing $100,000 in income, $111,000, as opposed to $30,000. Now you can get approved for what you want. Now there's actually inventory out there for what you can get approved for. So don't think too much about what the expense ratio is going to be. Your loan officer is going to guide you in that direction. But what I do want you to know is that you can do a bank statement loan with as little as 10% down. Now, you can put down as much as you want, but for those who are trying to conserve capital, for those who want a really great interest rate, bank statement loans are an amazing way to get into a home without having to pay thousands upon thousands of dollars extra in taxes. In fact, I've helped tons of clients save hundreds of thousands of dollars by going with a bank statement loan instead of paying more money in taxes. Now, this kind of loan, it's 1,000,000% compliant. Hundreds of millions of dollars are funded with this product across the country every single day. But if you don't know about it, you simply can't use it. My name's Chris Molina. I've closed over $100 million in loans, and the vast majority of my clients are business owners who make a lot of money, but simply feel like they can't get approved because they had a bad experience with a loan officer who simply wasn't an expert at this program. So if you need help with anything of this nature, or if you're a realtor and you have a lot of self-employed clients, give me or my team a call, 561-475-4111. Make it a great week. Molina out.